I digress.
Oh, we finally got the chat thing. I was wondering where that was.
We might have had. I'm gonna be real with you. We may have had just a momentary lapse in our our connection,
little technical difficulty,
our latency.
No kidding.
But no, we're gonna be okay, and we're gonna push through it.
Cool.
In local video game news, I'm gonna call that what we're doing and what we're playing. I beat the fucking
town hall meeting.
God, imagine hearing that and not just like being sick.
I know.
Immediately, just being like,
oh, town halls are sick because we talk about video games.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready to go to
the new
hall.
skate park and like
maybe I just want to live
movie theater.
Maybe I just want to live in a cool city where the town hall would have a cool thing happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you have to go to town hall for government? Like in high school, did you have to take government?
I did. I did have to take government a semester.
One of a couple of things we had to do was we had to sit on so many hours of like town hall meetings.
Real ones?
Real ones.
Dead ass?
Yes.
Oh, our broke ass high school would never. No. Oh my God. We did mock Congress.
No, they were just
and that's all.
They were like, hey, it's over here at this time. You have to go there and have it signed, and that says you were there. And
you had to go up to a man in a suit,
a person in some slacks, maybe not a suit. Oh, that's Grace, probably.
Right. No, it's cool.
Yeah, sorry.
I just I cannot believe you actually visited for government class. They had you visit government.
Saw some hick-ass people doing some civic duty.
What?
You see some dude?
Why are they at my house?
The only thing I took away from it was that people have ridiculous requests, and the people on the board are like power tripping. And it's just that dichotomy.
Are you telling me the city councilman dudes are out here just tripping on the little amount they have?
Yeah, they'll be, and then there's people. Apparently, there's people that like recur, like they come up all the time, and they're like, "God damn it, Susan Hamilton's coming up again, and she's gonna be bringing up some bullshit or whatever." You know,
Susan.
Wouldn't it be fun if I'm just getting robbed right now? And it's does it sound like more than one person's going on?
What? How many people would you say you hear?
Anyway, I digress.
Oh man, do you know how viral we'd get if someone walked in here, put a gun in my mouth? You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, I got a cup of change right here. Please don't kill my friend.
You see anything you like?
You want? You take.
We got a sick phone. I don't know if you're into making local
PS1. Can I offer you a PS1 in this trying time?
Do you want to play Crash Bandicoot 2?
Dude.
Just out in the world? I don't know. I don't know.
It's better than in jail. Think about it.
I beat a game to get back to what I was saying. Because I kind of took us off path here. I beat a game that I didn't beat when I was a child on PlayStation 2.
Isn't that like one of the best feelings? Like,
it is.
You just did like 17 hours of therapy.
Kind of.
And just like
I worked through some shit.
Yeah, you're like, I am worthy. I am worth something. I went through that with the RPG. Like,
Super Mario RPG.
Yeah,
you were I'm back.
Like,
I have to.
I always got to the boss and never beat him, and then I got to him this time, and it was so easy, and I was so upset that it took me.
You had to do some shit that you wouldn't have thought of, right?
No, I just took my time. Like you can skip through a lot of the game by just like, not leveling up, not playing again. You have
just
to fight.
skating.
You have to fight people to get more XP.
Dude, but when you're a kid, grinding is lame.
It is, and I was like, oh, you're not supposed to touch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to get hit by them, so I'd avoid them.
Right, but now you're like, I need to be level 5 by the time I get over there.
I swear to God, in the original one, you would not see them. You'd be walking and you'd be like, "Up!" You hit somebody.
It was random.
I think it was.
It could have been.
I swear it was. Like, I might be like,
God, I'm gonna have to really dig deep to remember if that. Like Earthbound had overworld enemies like in the same year, you know what I mean? So I could see a game having overworld enemies, but also Square Enix loved doing a random battle.
Maybe I'm thinking that there was like a combination of like people like
on
enemies
on the map.
board, and then sometimes you would randomly get. I for some reason, and I could also be misremembering.
That was a long time ago.
It was. Anyway,
but Zeonic Front, I beat it.
That is awesome.
You
were telling me about this stuff.
Yeah, surprisingly epic.
Hit me with the plot, my dude.
Okay,
because this is
okay. Everybody knows. Sorry, everybody knows the story of Gundam. I'm kidding. There are many different like seasons. Let's call them seasons of Gundam. Okay, I'm gonna say there's like 14. I'm talking about the number one, the very first Gundam season. Some shit happens. Okay, there's two sides. There's the Earth Federation, and there's the Zeonic front people.
Naturally,
the Zeon people are in space. They live on colonies, and they're like, this. I don't like this. I want to go back to Earth.
I don't want to.
And they're like, not only do I want to go back to Earth,
I want to take Earth.
I think I should run Earth.
Yeah.
Because I'm the guy.
Yeah.
They say they not only are as stylish as maybe some of the worst people in history, but they also say some of the same things like the chosen people. They say some bad things. But that's like upper tier government, right?
Right. Oh, that's upper crust society.
Yeah, yes.
Is this also a metaphor for like economic class? Because they're so high above.
Oh, come on.
You know what I mean?
It is. You know it is, baby.
All
come
right.
on. It's an 80s anime about robots. Society is all over this.
What is it?
The bourgeoisie?
The bourgeoisie, yeah.
Quite literally. So, in the better part of the story of Gundam, the Earth Federation and Zeon have to fight. They're trying to go back to Earth and occupy it. And the Earth Federation is like, nope. That's a
big ol' yikes.
That's a yikes for me, pal. Yes, absolutely. And thus the story of the main character.
So how do
getting
Gundams
in the Gundam
fall into the is Gundams just a part of the technology of this world for a while?
They have tanks. They still have tanks.
Yeah.
But now they're making these fucking things. Like they stand real big, tall, and have a machine gun the size of a building. Yes. Right. They're like, no, this is such a good use of our resources. They literally like, this is sick, right? Like, this is fucking ill. So Zeon did it first. They made mobile suits first, and so they're attacking Earth with just giant dudes with guns. And Earth is like, I don't like this. This isn't good at all. So they make Gundams, and of course, because they're
automatically just take over the world.
They're very bad.
Are they shooting nuclear bombs at them or something?
Their logistics are poor. Zeon, half of Zeon's problem is that they stretch their resources too thin and they don't have supply lines to like actually support them. It's ridiculous. It really is.
They get that deep into it.
They do, because in this game you play as the fucking nobody squad. You're like the Suicide Squad for Zeon.
I feel like
the very first mission you go on, they're like, you guys might not make it back.
I'm gonna say it. Yeah. But they just don't make games like they used to.
Dude, they kind of don't.
It seems like it.
They have you play as super nobody characters that weren't in the show, right?
Right.
On the losing side of a war they lost, and all you do is epic shit the whole time. The second to last mission, you fucking... well, first of all, the whole time you're fighting some other character that was in another Gundam that I didn't watch. He has a Gundam. And it's kind of like, it has like guns on its back and stuff. So like, we dunk on him like 5 times. He's so pissed about it too. He's like, you're my nemesis again. And you're like, this fucking guy. I don't even think of this guy. But at the second to last mission, the Zeon people are like, yo, we lost the war. Let's keep it 100. We lost the war. And this is the last spaceship off Earth right here. And it's full. Would you guys like to defend it? And you're like, fuck it. We're Earth people, dude. Of course we'll defend it. So we do. We defend it. It goes up into space. And they're like, all right, let's get in the submarine and fuck off out of here. See if we can pick up some supplies somewhere else, because Daddy's gone. We're just hanging on Earth now. And then we get a distress signal for the last mission. Boop. Some tanks are stranded in the middle of, by the way, a desert. No cover. Nothing. It's just like, there they are.
Literally on a sand dune.
There they fucking are. Right there. And you just gotta go ape shit. I mean, you gotta kill like fucking 40 mobile suits who are just rolling up on these tanks. It ends if the tanks die.
Right.
So you gotta stay with them.
It's an
pretty
escort
hard.
Mission.
No, they're stuck. They're just like right in the middle, and defense. You just gotta kind of run around and like, no. But some of the enemies, because it's a PS2 game, some of the enemies will literally be like, I see you. And just be moonwalking to the tanks. Like, they don't, like, face. And it's like,
I know what my job is.
Well, one of my other 2 dudes will definitely get him. And then they're like, I'm busy. I'm doing something.
This is supposed to be a challenge.
Yes, and it was really good. It was a really good mission. And right as the end of it, like I said, you have exploded 45 dudes. They're dead. They're dead. You killed them. And the tanks
They're
are there.
dead, Jim.
They're like, hey, this is the new Prime Minister of Zeon. The old Prime Minister and his wife and his kids have been fucking obliterated. We quit the war. The war is over. We signed a no more war. Everyone lay down your arms, and when somebody rolls over and is like, are you gonna be a problem to me? Be like, no. And be like, food would be excellent. And like that's how it ends. Like it shows you the your results for the mission, just while it's like, lay down your arms, the war is over, and then you can play it again with all your cool shit. And they made it harder.
Nice.
So that's what I'm
Game
doing
Plus.
now. I'm through like level 6 New Game Plus. It's been cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Great game. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I was able to wrap my
Gundam.
31-year-old head around it.
Gundam, one of those games that I just never, or the lore. I'm sorry, not games, but it's also anime.
Right.
It's mostly the.
I'm sure
anime.
you caught like some flack on it on like Toonami,
Of
waiting
course.
for a Dragon Ball to come on.
No,
Sure.
there was like a
Gundam Wing, Gundam G.
It was directly either before or after Dragon Ball Z. There was like 2 episodes.
It was directly after.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching many an ending that tastes like strawberry banana smoothie.
Yeah, some good
I
tobacco.
really like that. It is some of my finest tobacco.
Yes. Well, that's awesome. Dude.
Sick game. I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Have you put a little more rounds into Disco?
I got a little time into Disco Elysium today.
What's going on in there?
Well, I haven't put a lot of time in because I've been trying to find a job. But other than that,
Man's hunting. Man's out there looking for the next position to occupy.
I'm about to crack open a Karma Sutra so I can just get.
No,
I don't even
I
care.
want any position. Yeah,
Any position.
Any position will do.
Disco Elysium's interesting, man. It's so heady and it's so like. Some of it is luck, and I'm just finally figuring out how you can balance your character differently with your different attributes, and there's a pawn shop. There's like, if you go down the wrong line of questioning, you will end. You will have
people
to
stop talking to you.
Luckily, there's save points, there's auto saves and stuff, and you can go back to that. But it'll be like, you think you're a piece of shit now, and you're just gonna stop being a cop. Game over.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Whoa.
There's like you had a heart attack.
Oh.
Sorry.
You had a heart attack,
yeah.
and how do you not have a heart attack?
Well, in the instance that I'm referring to, there's a character that's like some white supremacist dude or some xenophobic guy, and you have a couple different options of getting
racist?
past him. Yeah, he's super racist.
Openly racist in the video game.
Yeah.
In Russia, you probably would see that guy.
It was like, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
This whole made up.
This place, this town.
Eastern Europe, like between what would be France and like Russia, somewhere in there. I don't know.
Some
but
of
it's
the
all made
most
up.
disgusting character portraits I've ever seen, by the way. Truly horrifying in that game. The 5 people, their little faces, grotesque. It's like if watercolor was upsetting to look at.
It's a weird impressionist illustration type style. It's interesting.
It is.
But the
white supremacist man, what did he do to you?
You can either fight him or you can make him pretend that you agree with his stance.
Okay. I bet fighting him is not what you should do.
Well, not the way my character's balanced. They have these presets that you can start with.
If you had an ass whooping guy, you would whoop his ass.
I maybe would have had a chance.
Okay.
But because it's like low percentage and they roll 2 dice for you. and then
I forgot they do the D&D dice thing too.
He literally like caught my punch and like broke my hand and I like had a heart attack.
That really hurt my heart.
Yeah.
Damn.
So there's just like different things that can go on. Like there's different outcomes that can happen depending on what you're doing, and it's I think that's kind of the point of the game, is that it's trial and error, because I don't know how you would know inherently what the correct, because also the people like talking to you in your head are like English English accent where it's like, what did you say?
By Jove,
and
man.
they busted a thesaurus out, and they've just like,
and they got the wordiest words that ever Wordingtoned
like
on the table.
4 words away that like it's a 3-syllable word. They pick that one, and then they drop.
I'm gonna find the dyslexic friendly mod for Disco Elysium, and we're gonna. Tear
and I want him
bitch
to
up.
sound like he's Cockney. And
Oi!
Fucking you hear these fucking wankers saying they fuck. And I'd be like, yeah, I understand you, sir. Yes.
That's a man I both understand.
Yes, I will chat with you.
And we'll chat with.
You can extort people.
Oh.
I got money from a guy.
I love getting money.
He was selling aid. He was like, it's supposed to be free. It's like aid,
Oh,
like
no.
rations.
He was
shit.
selling,
and he's like, hey man, you want to buy some of this aid? And you're like,
he was selling
you're
EBT.
Like, yeah, you're like, I'm a cop. And you can like coerce him into giving you like $10.
I'm a cop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up now.
Right.
Give me $10. Yeah, it's basically how Dennis worked when he and Frank were a cop. Like they extorted that. They immediately extorted a man.
Oh, on Sunny, yeah.
For $10.
Yeah.
And it was that much. Like it wasn't much.
Hot dogs. They got hot dogs out of it. Are you talking about the Serpico?
The Serpico.
Where the cops.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a great episode.
God, I've been watching it. It's been really an enjoy.
Well,
I'm
anywho, I've been playing
glad Disco's
it.
been tight.
I need to. I played it for about an hour today, and I was like, man, I want to play something else.
Oh,
so
because it's heavy.
I gotta give it just chunks.
It's
of
like
time.
clam chowder game.
I don't think I can binge it.
No,
I don't think I can.
No, don't do that. It's too much to think about. Have a little fun with that.
You have to run around the map, and you have to piece together what's going on and like what order to do things. I have a queue of like 8 missions right now that I need to do.
Oh,
like,
I did not know it was that involved.
Yeah,
like I thought it was maybe a little less involved than that.
But anywho, today, like Kevin said at the beginning, we're gonna be talking about. We got 2 articles tonight.
Tonight?
I was gonna. I thought the same thing.
When the sun goes down on the podcast.
Dwango AC, the hacker who hunts video game speedrunning cheaters. Let's see. This was a Wired article, and we're gonna do the abridged version of.
Yeah, you don't need to hear every dollar.
Andy Greenberg's words, but in a talk at. Okay, hold on. First of all, why don't you preface this for us?
I would love to preface
I'll read
this.
the article.
My man Dwango AC, otherwise known as Cecil, his government name.
Oh, okay.
Is known for a few things. He is known in the speedrun community as being the progenitor of TazBot and also being
a curmudgeon, a ruiner of good times. No, I'm just kidding.
a destructive force in the speedrunning community. No, he created TazBot, which is the physical interface for which you can play a tool assisted speedrun on real hardware.
That's crazy.
We see it every year, basically at.
I know. I got bored and I made it.
Yeah, I made it. Yeah, you can plug it into a NES or an Atari. I don't give a fuck.
Sure,
just go ahead and do it. So not only did he make that, but he is also huge in the speedrunning community. He has worked on a lot of tool assisted speedruns while also being kind of a verifier of them. And I guess he's taking his show on the road to go really start crushing some shit. I don't know if you guys have been with the show a while, but we loved dunking on he who shall not be named. Let's call him Millie Bitchel. We love dunking on Homeboy for his King of Kong antics, and also the one dude who
and his haircut.
I'm not kidding. What if Jesus straightened his hair? Anyway, and also the guy who
I feel like they portray Jesus of only having straight hair. I want to see Jesus with a perm.
I always saw Jesus with kind of a wave.
With a wave, like my kind of
like a natural wave, and I thought that's my Jesus, tan.
Yeah. I prefer Korean Jesus.
A strong beard
myself.
Korean Jesus.
Yeah, maybe a scraggly beard.
Korean Jesus does have some thoughts.
No one ever brings up like a Muay Thai, like a Thailand Jesus. Does he?
And he exists.
It has to be.
Everyone, everywhere. Not everyone. I'm sorry. Let me not start a holy war. There are followers of Christ everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Jot that down.
I digress. But this man is he knows his shit about not only like game architecture, but also how it is abused to speedrun. And he has some thoughts. Why don't you share them with me,
yeah,
my
this
fella?
is tight. First of all, DEF CON. It's a hacker
conference in Vegas.
Fucking awesome.
If anybody ever wants to provide us with tickets,
Yo, do you know what ethical hacking is?
Yes, white hat and gray hat hacking.
Well, there's like you can like take a class. You can like take classes on like and get certifications for.
We should.
That
we should find free ones or cheap ones and become that because that sounds awesome.
I know. All right.
I would love to ethically hack.
In a talk at DEF CON Hacker Conference in Las Vegas today, the details of which Wired reviewed in advance. Cecil plans to present what he alleges is evidence that a speedrunning record from the 1996 PC game Diablo, which has stood for more than 15 years and holds a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records, was in fact a result of rule-breaking techniques that should disqualify it. If Cecil and his team of investigators who have worked with him over the recent months succeeded in tearing down that seemingly untouchable benchmark, it will be the third such high-profile speedrun that he'll helped to debunk, and the second one just this last year. Holy shit. As a staff member at the tool-assisted speedrun website, taskvideos.org, and an organizer of many epic running feats, such as one of the famously using coding glitches in the famously used coding glitches in the Zelda game. Will this zoom? Oh my god, I love these things.
I know. This might be the man who came up with the way to load the ending into Zelda, like when you go through like a door. You like do some shit and then go through a door and it's like Legend of Zelda, baby. So good.
Let's see, where was I?
Cecil has become a fixture.
Yes, Cecil has become a fixture in the speedrunning world. He is also the creator of TaskBot, a robot that connects to the controller ports of a video game console to reproduce controller inputs so that recorded speedruns can be replayed and verified on original gaming hardware.
Verified.
So is he saying that he can record someone doing a speed run?
Yeah,
and then
so they make it
and then verify that it was done legitimately.
Yeah, they can load someone else's data into it and see if it was done. Yeah, it is fucking sick.
That's nice. A robot that connects the controller ports to a game console and reproduces controller inputs so that the record speedruns can be replayed and verified on original gaming hardware, a spectacle that gamers love so much that live streams featuring the robot have raised $1.5 million in donations to charitable causes, according to Cecil's count. Is that through Gaming's Done Quick, or is that just other in general, you think?
I think
$1.5 million from this little robot dude? Oh yeah, we got him right here.
It's through all the Games Done Quick.
Hold on. Nope.
It's through all the different games done. Hilarious. Oh, he is cute.
So that's the actual physical TaskBot.
Yeah, they 3D printed a little guy. I think at one point he was in a Rob. Like they built it into a functioning Rob.
Oh, cool.
But like I think it's probably safer to have him as a small obelisk there.
Okay.
A little safer. But yes, I believe the robot they're saying just the runs the robot have done has raised 1.5 million. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Because Games Done Quick itself has raised obviously
so
several
much.
million.
Yeah.
But just the robot, and also they love it. I mean, they love it. Like it's got little lights on it. Like it
cute.
says loading.
Yeah.
It's really cute. It is cute. Also, it'll
check out the lighting. I'm sorry.
No,
Isn't this wonderful.
It honestly, it's kind of if I get my cowlick down, I think we'll be in a real golden era.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I love the robot. It is cool. It's fun watching a physical. Like if they just hooked up a computer to it, it'd be like cool. Like you know what I mean. They just plug in a computer into a NES, and then everyone's like,
neat.
Whoa! But I mean, they just bring him out and pull his little cock out. And,
and
he's
his USB cock.
Wait. Yeah. I'm ready to game. That shit's fire.
That's what we're here for, is robot cock. Absolutely. All right, Cecil's latest record-busting effort.
Wait till we get to the next one for the robot cock, guys.
Cecil's latest record-busting effort, maybe the most controversial one he's undertaken yet. At DEF CON, he'll present evidence that he alleges should disqualify the record.
I'm going to say record in quotes. Record.
Maciej Grubo,
just call him Grubo.
Masalewski, a Polish speedrunner who holds the Guinness record for not only the fastest Diablo speedrun, but also the fastest role-playing game speedrun
Of any kind?
Masalewski, Diablo run 3 minutes and 12 seconds long, with which has stood since 2009.
What? How? Okay.
Get out of here.
How is it the fastest role-playing game speedrun of any kind? I'm pretty sure I've seen a man beat Fallout 1 in like a minute. Is that not does that not count in this role-playing game category? I digress.
I don't
Continue.
know. I honestly don't know. He says Cecil says he's suspicious that Masalewski had broken speedrunning rules, where first triggered when he and other speedrunner Matthew Funkmaster MP.
I love that.
Petrov.
Funkmaster Matthew Petrov, MP,
yeah,
sure.
I like how they're match. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. No, we
Funkmaster Matthew Petrov. We decoded it.
Funkmaster my penis.
We should start a podcast called Gamertag
Decoded.
Decoded. Yes, thank you. To set out to make a tool-assisted speedrun for Diablo in January, they quickly came to the conclusion they'd never match Masalewski's 3 minutes and 12 second time, no matter how much they perfected their run or how lucky they got in the game's randomized dungeon layouts.
A big part of it.
That led them to assemble a team of investigators who ultimately found what they believed to be a long list of inconsistencies in the software versions and items, missing frames, and other signs of potential tampering in the video of Masalewski's run, all of which they've assembled into a detailed dossier posted to Cecil's website. No one could get anywhere close to that time. Now we know why, Cecil says. The answer seemed to be that Grubo, who cheated in many, many ways, is going to receive a bomb in his mouth. I'm kidding.
It's a Diablo.
No, it's a Diablo. And it's actually a dildo. It's a Diablo diddle-do.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what is he? Do you think he confronted him? Do you think he sent him an email, or did he use the post? Sent him a mail with a waxed stamp on it.
No, definitely not
saying, Sir, I challenge you.
I challenge your run
to a running challenge. With a glove,
a tiny glove. No, I think he's just kind of being like, yo, this is bullshit. We should not hold it as the high card. He is. I mean, this is press for him. You know what I mean?
I don't see a quote here
this
from
is
him.
Dwango's
I'd like to
press.
know. Last paragraph, real quick. Masalewski's simple explanation that the speedrun was segmented.
I only cheated one way.
However, isn't enough. Cecil argues. He claims that some dungeon layouts in Masalewski's run couldn't be generated even in a single segment of run without altering the game's data. In one case, crucial item conveniently appears that defies the game's logic. Naj's Puzzler. A staff that allows the player to teleport across distances, and alleges a piece of performance-enhancing software known as a trainer must have been used so that he improved his, I'm assuming, odds to get that item.
Yeah, to just put it right where he needed it.
All of which disqualified Masalewski's run. Masalewski did not immediately respond to Wired follow-up questions specifically about Cecil's allegation that he had a trainer.
That's a very interesting thing. He said, hey, maybe I cheated a little bit. I maybe cheated a little bit in this way.
He's eating a little sausage. I hear the Polish like that.
Right.
He's having some kraut with it, and he's denying. Deny.
This story, I mean, it's just the dream thing, but 15 years ago. And not only that.
I wish I could do a Polish accent. I don't think I can.
No, I definitely can't. The closest I can do is I can practice Valchek from The Wire until I can kind of do that, like a Balmer white man.
Remind me
Polish.
After the podcast about The Wire. There's something I wanted to talk to you about these Sherlock shows that I've noticed.
Yeah, me and my buddy are almost through it again, and literally this is the 4th time I'll have watched it, and I literally
are you still catching shit?
Again. I'm like, yeah, this is the best show they ever made. Like, no, it's like.
Do you think it edges out Sopranos? Are you?
Yep. No, because The
Oh.
Sopranos has too many moments where I'm like, what the fuck was that,
dude? What?
What the fuck was?
You know
that?
we're in a race war, right? And you're supposed to pick The Sopranos.
Damn it! That's what you fucking get. The
Wire is so good. I honestly enjoy it. I think I can't say that one's better than the other.
I can't either.
Man.
I think that's the best.
No,
the
but if
better
you said
thing to
that
say.
you really truthfully think that The Wire's better, I would believe you. Because
Well, now I need to watch Sopranos again and see what I think about that. Because my recency bias is
how
it's
many
powerful.
episodes each? Can we go one for one? Can we go episode for episode and take notes and judge and finally put this to rest?
What a fun thing that would be to do. Wow. Let's sidebar that.
Oh my God,
Let's put
that's
that
a
on this-
wonderful idea for a podcast.
Yes, that is. And I also had a different idea about a TV related podcast that I thought would be fun.
Okay.
But Well, but I will remind you about that. Let me kind of put the cap on this article here for everybody.
Please.
This guy, I'm not seeing any way. I'm just trying to be as legalese as I can here. I'm not seeing any way he didn't at least cheat 3 times.
Sure.
Segmenting the run is not allowed. Any frame skips right now would not be allowed. You know what I mean? And finding this rod that will shoot you and teleport you fast to where you need to go is pretty lucky, I will say. The other thing is that ever since the Tommy Tallarico thing, you remember me telling you about this fella.
Yep.
Ever since the whole Tommy Tallarico fiasco, I realized that the Guinness World Record means nothing. And what it actually means is that a person was rich enough to have them come to their house.
To influence them to,
Yeah, hey, come to my house where I will break as many baseball bats as have ever been broken in front of you in a minute. I will give you $12,000. And Guinness goes, I'll be right there. Tommy Tallarico having a quote unquote record that was a contracted record that was not verifiable. I was like, oh, okay. The records aren't verifiable, some of them. I'll put it in my book, just in case someone does want to verify it. So I think everyone should be blasting Guinness World Record speedruns out of the dirt, and maybe somebody who deserves it can be in there.
All right. So this. So also just real quick, Cecil says that Diablo speedrunner Javier SB or Xavier SB
Javier Bardem SB
has completed a run of the game just over 4 minutes and 40 seconds, which would stand as the new record.
And I bet he would be jacked to the tits to fucking hear that he's like, oh yeah, my real one that I did?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, guys.
Three relationships and 2 kids that don't talk to me anymore. Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it.
Dude, I am proof that you can only get to speedrunning mediocrity if you are receiving vagina. I was like, ooh, I got pretty good, and then I checked the records for Cuphead, and I was like,
nope.
I'm nobody.
I ain't gonna get there.
I'm fucking nobody.
Yeah, dude.
I got 48 minutes or something. I think that was my best one.
And someone's like 5 minutes.
And someone was like 38, 32, 28. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I'm not even doing the right weapons. I'd have to learn a whole new way of doing it. No.
Yeah, you've already sunk enough time.
Yeah. And also Mega Man X4.
All right, let's round off this podcast with a fun little article.
You want to take this one? I will take it.
PC Gamer.
And it is a lot of fun. Let me pull it up here.
PC Jamer.
PC Jammer. I just don't
the,
remember where I had it.
Words of Nick Evanson. It's in Discord. It definitely is.
I have too many windows up. That's my problem.
You got it?
Yes, I do. PC Gamer has an article here. A robot trained with AI to beat average randos at table tennis is a much more impressive thing than you might think. So, by the way, this means it would beat the brakes off me because I'm not an average rando. I'm only baby mode.
Some of these dudes, I watched the video. Some of these dudes are
good,
decent. Yeah. But like none of them are pro. Definitely not pro. So these are average Joes up to amateur impressive.
Up to 2 beers impressive.
Like me. Yeah. Like if I played I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I can play a little ping pong.
He can.
So
he taught me in under 4 minutes.
Right.
I didn't know the sport at all, and in 4 minutes I was playing it.
Yeah, it's just
I find that to be impressive still.
Just how you like swing it. Anyway,
I know. It says anyone who has spent hours battling with toolpaths and G-code will certainly be interested. It's probably a hilarious reference about coding machinations. I digress. Mention AI and robots to most people, and they'll typically think of end-of-the-world scenarios involving lasers and glowing red eyes and machines to fuck them in their ass until they come. That's not in the article. That's weird.
I've seen those machines.
I know, and they go all night and all day.
I've seen that.
As long as you got a 48-volt panel.
One of my favorite actresses, Jade Teen. She's into it.
She loves robotics. She loves acting with that robo actor.
Robotics and lubricant.
And squirting. I couldn't find a way to euphemize that.
From a bottle.
Yeah.
A squirting of oils. Anyway.
It says not so Google DeepMind, who have made a big step forward in robotic AI technology by training a system to beat the average person at table tennis rather than the global eradication of humanity. Footage of the robot in action was posted on
it begins.
The website.
And then it gets bored, and then it's picking up an AR, and it's just like point and click, point and click, point and click.
We are powerless to it unless we EMP.
Right.
And then we would have to rebuild our infrastructure, but at least we wouldn't be eradicated, right?
EMP.
Yeah. Just get it up there.
I prefer Animentium samurai sword, and I will just
Metal Gear Rising style.
I will cut them.
You want to fight the robots?
I will fight them. I will cut them from the source.
Will you become cybernetic to do it?
Of course.
Nice.
I will wear cybernetic heels.
I was gonna say I want to find a way to do it without the heels. I don't know why he has heels. Just because he's the prettiest dude I've ever seen. I don't know. I'm not sure.
He has the beautiful hair of silken hair of a Chinaman, and
he does.
He does.
Wonderful. He's making Hulk Hogan look like a bitch.
Honestly. Like a
hoe. The only time in my life I was a child and I was like, what, dudes are pretty? And then I was like, nah, this is a video game.
All right.
I'm all right. Footage of the robot in action was posted on the website formerly known as Twitter by Google DeepMind. And as someone who has some experience in programming robot arms in a limited manufacturing engineering capacity, the writer was really impressed by what they saw. And a study's research paper is well worth reading. We're not going to read that. Fuck nerd shit, bro. It's more than just a camera. Yeah, get in there. It's more than just a camera keeping track of the ball and then motors wildly swinging a paddle. To start things off, Google DeepMind built a database of all the initial states a table tennis ball could have, such as position, speed, and spin. From here, the robot arm just practiced various movements, getting used to switching between fore and backhand grips.
Oh, cool.
Started applying top spin.
Bro, they actually do show like the path.
All right, let me look.
It's kind of, you have to download it once you go to the link.
That's all right. I'm downloading it.
Yeah, there you go.
Google, why are you so stupid?
I mean, it's
stupid Google.
It's a 29-page document.
Damn, son.
With
Look
a lot
at it
of,
go.
Oh, it has a lot of cool like graphs about like the logic that they used for
Yeah, you guys really should look like this. It's talking about top spin correction and shit.
Dude, that's gnarly. I want to know what kind of cameras they're using to track.
Probably fucking 4 of those bitches right there, bro.
Like a 4K
just bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah, just fucking
well, it has to be like
applying an XYZ grid.
Yeah,
with
depth of field, and
it
has to be able to know where the ball is in that space. I don't know. That's crazy.
When pitched against real players, the AI system was designed so it could monitor how different people behave in play, and then use that information to refine the overall algorithm on the fly. Its success rate was tracked, and the selected strategy self-adjusted in real time accordingly. Google DeepMind says that the robot played against 29 people. And came in roughly the middle of the pack as an intermediate amateur.
Dude, you have it downloaded?
I do.
Go to page 5. Look at some of this algorithm code. Look at this fucking hieroglyphics. Where you at? Oh, you need your mouse?
I'm having trouble.
A mouse?
I'm trying to trouble
no.
No, I can't.
Damn it.
Oh,
this is.
Oh, that's scary.
That's
its input and output.
Pseudocode.
Fuck that.
What the fuck is pseudocode?
Dude, coding shit is dumb.
This is wild. They're using pi. They're like, there's literally formulas.
Pi?
Yeah, they're doing
calculus. Because it's a ball?
They're doing calculus.
Do you think it's because it's a ball?
Yes.
Okay. Because I couldn't think of any other reason pi should be there.
Dude, so many smart-ass people put this in. Like, and you can actually follow.
Fuck yeah, they did.
You can follow their little ball state, X, Y, Z, V, V, X. What's it called when it's not above... It's not an exponent, but it's down. It's like below it.
Oh, no.
I don't even know.
No.
Velocity. I think these are different velocity vectors. Okay. Oh, vector X, Y, and Z. Okay.
Oh my god, dude! When you just asked me to refine,
it's going X, Y, and Z for the space that the ball's flying through, but then it's talking about the spin,
the
of
velocity,
the ball
and the spin,
and like the trajectory.
It's cheating if it can see how the ball's spinning.
And then it goes.
Midair.
It goes once hit, forehand, and then it goes to 3 different options. Ball state and then each option has a different 8 different states that it can pick from. Land rate included in that. Land location, speed, and then it goes to random, return fast, exploit weak. It's a flowchart, literally, and this all computes into robot action. The last thing.
Dude, so it does it a trillion times a second.
I fucking applied myself when I was a kid, man. Like
to learn robotic coding. Dude, how would we know? How would we know this could happen?
I actually understand that stuff inherent. Okay, I'm not fucking a genius.
You understand math, though.
I look at it and I go, okay, yeah, the way they're explaining it makes sense. Could I come up with this? No,
yeah, I almost had a stroke when you told me to think of algebra class a minute ago. My brain fucking was like, just crunching in there.
Yeah, it's just an if-then flowchart. Really neat. Anyway,
no, I mean it is lit. The thing the thing came in the middle of it was ranked middle of 30 people, including itself. So I mean, it could beat my ass clearly.
What's its name? What are we gonna name him? Handy?
We don't want to call him Ding Dang.
Ding Dang.
That's a reference, obviously, to Beer Fest.
Well, I was gonna say this guy obviously works on an automotive line, putting cars together. He's playing ping pong in his spare time.
Yes, he's chilling. He's this is him
Carl,
off hours.
He has a mustache.
Oh.
When he goes to play ping pong, they put a little backwards hat on him.
Oh shit. I would love that. And they go, here comes Carl, it's K4R7. It's Carl.
Or
K4,
log, the symbol for log.
Yeah, yes. I would love that. And he's like, who's got my Hennessy? Crazy how nobody's poured me one up yet.
You bitch asses can't return my heat. And then
who wants to come up to the table and receive this robot dick?
Carl, stop putting the ping pong ball in my mouth. You know you like my balls in your mouth. Here's another one. And then he just... Carl!
Yeah.
He's just choking on it.
Stop moaning then.
You know you like it.
Gargle them. Whose dick do I have to return to get another brewski in here?
All right.
Too much fun with the AI robot.
I think this is the AI shit that I want to see. I want to go to a ping pong place and play a robot where I can be like, I want to play against a pro. Yeah. And I want this thing on a it's stationary right now. Yeah. But I want it on a little XY. Yeah, so it can go back and forward, back.
Yes, absolutely.
And maybe even
why don't they put it on one of those Boston Dynamic dogs?
I don't know.
You know the ones they keep kicking?
Yeah. Ukraine's
put it on
those?
What? Excuse me?
Yeah, dude, they're starting they're starting to use the robot dogs for
dropping grenades in the homes of Russian soldiers?
No, well, yeah, but no. No, they were gonna use it for doing spying and
sure. Because why not?
Moving ammo and shit to you know what I mean?
Supply line shit.
Yeah,
why not? Just fucking
pretty cool.
Russian dude just keeps kicking it over. It's just no. Yeah, those things are fucked up.
Those big ones, the big ones, where they're loaded down.
Those are the ones that will kill us.
Yeah.
It'll just be your head just
the first time I see someone's head squeezed like a grape by a robotic hand, I'm checking out.
You know what the first thought I'll have?
I'm becoming a cucumber farmer. I'm gonna fucking live by a water source. And I'm gonna just grow that. I'm just gonna grow melons and
it's my melon and cucumber farm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real healthy and maybe some aloe. I'll grow all water-based things. I'll own a Squirtle.
You can't even shoot a gun at a robot like that. What's it gonna do? You know what I mean?
Well, no,
you can shoot a big gun.
You have to shoot it with an
explosive type
incendiary
thing. Yeah, maybe some napalm.
Cutting C4, something that cuts. Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna shoot it with something, couldn't you shoot it with something that melts? You know what I mean? Like something
Thermite.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Something that cuts through.
We use the thermite against the robots. I'm into that. Electric gun.
Lasers would be really good if they actually...
I need that.
I'm sure, like...
I need a beam rifle.
I'm sure, what is it? DARPA. I'm sure they have a fucking laser that would literally just cut your arm off. Like,
I want the Halliburton eye gun. I want a gun that shoots laser beams.
No, what you need is the Congo. When he gets the gun and he puts the diamond in the gun.
And it's like...
And it cuts the fucking arms
off. It's like a rail gun when he does that, right?
Yeah.
No, that's shit.
He fucks shit up.
Yeah, he does. Underrated classic.
I love you. I love you. The Coco, the gorilla.
Yeah. Dude, did you hear that was bullshit, by the way? It'd be like 8 things.
Yes.
Dude, it would be like, pussy now. You know, like it'd be like, whoa, Coco, hold on. Pussy right now. Banana.
Pussy.
Banana pussy right now. Like, it'd be like, damn, Coco, this thing fucking sucks.
Oh my god.
And then it'd be like, well, hey, it'll go on the news. Maybe it won't do that.
It's fucking real.
Give it a sedative. It's just like, just tweaking nips. Oof.
Cocaine. Fucking Steve, I told you not to give him that bump.
Little gorilla bump with their weird nose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's been a podcast.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. We obviously had fun, maybe even too much fun.
Never.
Doing this show for you, but we love it so much. We have been Get in the Car Gamer. It's a video games podcast available everywhere podcasts are consumed. But the home base is at soundcloud.com/Get in the Car Gamer and on Spotify for your gaming news, reviews, and opinions. You can also catch us live. You heard me. Live and in stage at twitch.tv/Get in the Car Gamer, where we do our live podcast, and then also occasionally we throw some game footy up. You know what I'm saying? We game on there with the bros.
Look, I get a job. I'm back, baby.
Yep.
Until then, I gotta grind.
It's cold. Yeah, it's a cold world.
Gotta pay them bills.
Absolutely. We are doing more with less right now.
Yeah.
In the words of season 5's The Wire. Thank
Price
you,
the
though.
brick went up.
Price of the brick going up.
It's going up.
The show's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. I will start a podcast just about The Wire. Anyway, we love you guys so much. Until next time, it's time to get out of the car, gamers. Bye-bye.
Peace. Love y'all.
We're just gonna have to dance it out until it's over.
I got it.